We're here talking to Dwight Merriman, Chairman and Co-founder of MongoDB, and what are you here to talk about at the Web Summit today?
Hi, I'm going to be doing a talk tomorrow on the cloud stage about big data and what we're seeing there relating to NoSQL databases and the specific product we work on in that space is MongoDB.
And big data is a word that we're hearing, or a term that we're hearing a lot of, and some of the big stars that are here are focusing in that area. So what are your thoughts on big data and how it's affecting how we work and how we do things?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of definitions of what that means. To me, it really just means these new generation of data technologies, both for data processing and computation and also for data storage. And it's really changing a lot of what we do. It's not all about big, though. It's also just about new capabilities around different shapes of data, types of data, being able to access it fast, being able to write applications quicker. I think they help in all these ways.
People do freely give away data and things like that. So I think that there is something there to build on for people like that. So the databases that are being built up there, say by social networks or by businesses and companies, this is an area that you're focused in.
Yeah, I mean, we're a database software company and open source software. So, but people use databases to build applications and then they store data in them. And yeah, so if you're using an app or a mobile app or a social network, by definition, there's some data stored, right?
So another big buzzword that we hear a lot of is the cloud. And if you're in the business of big data, you're probably storing a lot of things in the cloud, but on massive servers everywhere. So what are your thoughts on the cloud infrastructure? Do you think that storage is going to become something that places like yourselves will handle and people won't really bother with their own personal hard drives and things like that?
Well, I think there's two parts of cloud computing. There's the consumer side, like where your email or it's off in the cloud or using Dropbox or something like that. And then there's the business-to-business side, right, which is things like Amazon Web Services and other cloud hosting products, right? So we're more on the business side because we're working with folks who are building applications and things, and half of our users and customers are hosted in the cloud. Half of them are still in their own data centers, although all of them want to do basically private cloud, right? They want to make platform as a service, database as a service available to their internal customers seamlessly. So in both senses then, it is happening, it's a huge trend, and the nice thing about these new data technologies is that they're cloud friendly, right? They're designed to work in this sort of environment where you have commodity service, commodity networks, whereas the old products weren't because it didn't exist before, so they weren't designed for it.
So obviously there's still a lot of research and development going into this area. Is there anything that you guys are working on up and coming that could be a new revolution in this sector?
I think that one of the catalysts for beginning the MongoDB project 6 years ago was we were looking at cloud computing as a trend, and we felt like the data layer was an open problem, that there wasn't a good solution there. Traditional databases didn't have cloud-type properties of ease of operation, horizontal scalability, making easy to write apps, all of these different properties. So we thought there needed to be something new at that level. So we're sort of just tackling that layer of the stack, and the product could be ran anywhere, but it is cloud-friendly and designed to function well in that environment. We have tons of users on Amazon EC2, for example, and there's lots of other cloud hosting in MongoDB. So really, that's our goal, is to kind of make that part of the stack work really well.